So the first tip I want to say is make sure you eat before you go to the film festival, or make sure you eat while you're there. Like, get a little break time where you can just eat something, you know, to refill yourself. So I think the first day I brought water with me, frozen water, and that helped me stay hydrated. Second day I was drinking Dunkin' Donuts coffee, so that gave me a little bit of energy. And the third day I had some more coffee. Basically, make sure you eat and drink something before you go to the festival so that you're not starving. Because if you're working like 6 hours, 8 hours, like even 4 hours or 2 hours, like, you're probably gonna get hungry or thirsty. So you gotta make sure you take care of yourself. Second tip I would say is keep in mind that when you're volunteering, you're doing it for free. You're working free for a company. So you have to, again, make sure that you take care of your mental health and your physical health, which I'm thankful for and blessed for, that, you know, I'm still in college and I'm just really doing this to get experience, to get, you know, things to put on my resume, to learn things about the film festival, to learn from others, to be in an environment of my future profession, my profession that I'm going to school for. Basically, you know, you just got to keep in mind when you get frustrated that, you know, you're doing this for free, you're helping out another company. So, you know, all you can really do is just try your best, and if you feel disrespected, just leave. Third tip I would say, or next tip I would say, is to talk to people, get to know people, you know, network. Be open to meeting people. Don't shy away from it. That was something I had to learn, because to be honest, I was a little afraid. I was a little scared going to Black Star at first for volunteering, because I was really putting myself out there again, and I was kind of home for the first 2 months, so I kind of been away from the world a little bit. You know, this was my first time really being in like a film environment. You know, are people going to be nice? Are people going to be kind? And am I going to feel comfortable? Am I going to feel uncomfortable? But I had to learn. God was telling me, my parents were telling me, like, you just got to push yourself to be open. You have to. Everything is a process. And like, that's why this film festival, this is a part of my journey to become who I'm going to become. So this is like my process. You have to learn how to step out of that comfort zone and push yourself and, you know, show your personality. Because I feel like, you know, when you get around people you don't know, we can hide ourselves because we're scared. We're scared of like how people are going to react to us. By telling people who you are, you know, they get to know a little bit of who Shayla is. And I'm like, okay, I see her. All right, this is who you are. Okay, you know, never be afraid to tell people who you are, and that's something I definitely had to learn. Next step is dress comfortable. Make sure you dress comfortable, because if you're working in film festivals, I would prefer wearing sneakers when volunteering, because you might be like walking around, running around. I don't think open shoes is safe to wear unless you know you're not really doing anything where you have to walk or run. Another thing is preparing yourself mentally. I said to keep in mind how many hours you're working. Remind yourself to be calm, not overthink. Give yourself grace because it's your first time, because I had to go in knowing, okay, I'm going to work 6 hours today, so it's going to be a little long day, so I had to keep that in mind. Prepare yourself. I made note cards because I wanted to be ready. I wanted to feel that I was ready. So if people came up to me and asked me questions, I can probably either memorize the note cards or just look at my note cards real quick to give them, you know, the customer, you know, guidance, so what films they're going to see. So I would just say always be prepared. Look at the film guides, look at the films that are playing, know the timings, know the location. I think also that's something that just came into my mind is like memorize the building that you're in. I was in the building of where all the feeders were like in one place, so I can easily memorize the building. It was like, okay, this feeder, that screening is playing, this theater, that screening. Look around the building and memorize where things are, like the exit sign, you know, the bathrooms, you know, the elevators, the workrooms. You know, I said again, remind yourself to be calm, to not overthink, because don't like try to visualize stuff before they happen. Just let everything happen in the moment and you respond however when it happens in the moment. Because I was trying to think about, what if this situation comes up? What if this comes up? How would I handle this? Like, just calm down. You know, like for me as a Christian young woman, I always think it's important for me to pray, because if I don't pray, I literally feel so like out of control. And I think praying is one of the things that helps me become more calm, because I'm giving it to God. And that's something I really had to learn about this year, is like when I'm stressed, give it to God. Take a moment for yourself where you can, you know, talk yourself through this and be calm and pray. I said give yourself grace because it's important, because you have to realize when you're volunteering at a film festival for the first time, it's not guaranteed that you're going to get everything right on time. You're not going to understand everything right away because it's new, and it's fine. In life, you experience new things and we're not going to get it right away. And that's something I had to remind myself, is stop being a perfectionist. Like, stop trying to strive for perfection. People are going to help you. People are there to help you. So just take that opportunity, and again, be calm, don't overthink, and just, if you mess up, it's fine, you know, apologize, or just be like, okay, I realized what I did, this is how I know I can fix it, and then just move on and do better. To enjoy the moment, enjoy the experience of a film festival. Thank you to God for even giving me this opportunity to be in an environment of film. Enjoy the experience, because I was so scared a little bit because I didn't know how my experience was going to be. I think also something important to me is to observe the company that you're volunteering for, because you need to observe the work environment. Because let's say if you get an internship here, or maybe if you get a job here one day, if you really like film festivals, observe if you will want to work here. Observe if this is the type of environment that you want to be in one day. Like, observe how people treat each other. Observe how people treat you, because how people treat you in a company will really speak about their company. So I feel like with my experience at Black Star, I feel like it was a good work experience. I think everyone was pretty friendly. Try to work hard and do your best, because I love working hard. I feel like I'm working for my dream to happen, and this is just the beginning of it all. Like my mom said to me, I'm just getting started, and that's how I feel. Like, Shayla Marie is just getting started. Always have a humble mindset, and always carry yourself with humbleness. Always be kind. Just be kind to people. People remember if you're nice, and people will remember if you're rude. Do not be afraid to ask people for help, or ask questions, or ask for something to be repeated, because most likely if people are spilling all this information to you, you're not going to remember it right away. You know, it's not going to click. Especially when you're doing something new like film festival. It's not going to be like, oh wait, I get it right away. Like, no, it's not going to be like that. Also, bring money with you, like cash money, just in case you want to eat something, drink something, or buy something. Make sure your phone is charged in case you have to call somebody or you need help. You know, just use this experience to help you, because I learned that personally, I don't want to work 6 hours at a film festival. I feel like that's too much. I would not recommend anything over 4 hours, especially if you're doing it for free. If you're getting paid, okay, or if you really enjoy it for 6 hours, go ahead. Working at a film festival is a lot, and it takes a lot out of you. Make sure you scheduleize your days that fits you and your mental and physical health. Make sure you get time to see the festival, to experience the festival. Make sure, you know, you have a day where you get to see short films in person. You get to go to panels. You get to experience the food trucks and the market. Just have a day where you can just enjoy it. Experience the festival for fun. Overall, like I would say, I'm very blessed and I'm very thankful that God gave me this opportunity this year to work towards my dream and to have an opportunity to volunteer at a film festival. For all of you, whoever's watching this, thank you for watching this video. I hope this video was informational. But again, guys, thank you guys for watching this video. We're out. We're done.